guys, welcome back. My name's Ray, and we're listening to new music. Who knew? Who knew? We're listening to new music. So this is gonna be Say That You Will. Unfortunately, still using the headphones. Still using the dang headphones, which makes editing a little weird, but it still sounds beautiful. It still sounds amazing through these headphones. They're really good. I'm gonna keep this intro brief. So if you want to check out early content 2 weeks ahead, then it's over on Patreon. Otherwise, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Okay, the last song was 10 out of 10 banger. The last song was amazing. I'm not gonna have as high hopes because that one was just so good. But I don't know what I'm gonna get. This one could be better. This one could be better. We don't know. We don't know. But I have the song loaded up and we got the lyrics there. So we're going to get into it. This is Say That You Will by Sleep Token. Let's go. Okay. A lot of their songs start out kind of like this.
Or is that a word to say my love? Or just a gesture in tongues? Well, I live to guess your sorrow.
Sounds a little bit like that.
To empty my lungs.
That like alt emo kind of sound. Like Blink 182 almost.
And I know you're planning to leave it.
It's a little weird. It's like I started this song and I'm like in this certain mood. I got like this high energy because I was thinking about the previous song, Sugar. But it's like I almost got like really somber, really sad in a short period of time there. I don't know if it's visible on my actual video, but it seems like this is a sad song. I live to guess you're sorry and you live to empty my lungs. You've got me up in a frenzy again. Like I got all these emotions and this has happened before. This has happened before. Like I've been there and I know you're planning to leave in the end. It's sad. It really is like almost like a drug or something that like grabs a hold of you and gets like your heart beating fast and you're just like really obsessed and just so into it. But then if it's something you've experienced before, you know that it's going to end. You know, says, I know you're planning to leave in the end. Yeah, won't you say that you will? Maybe like, won't you say that like you'll do it? Like this will be a thing? Can you just say those words? Can you just tell me that this isn't like a one-off thing, like a drug, like a fling, like a whatever. You know, I don't know if I ever, maybe that's TMI. I don't know if, what I will say is I don't know if maybe situation that I had in the past, I don't know if I'm just like dulled to it now. Like maybe 8 months ago or something, whenever I was really going through it, a year ago when I was really going through it, maybe it would have been good if I properly healed from it. And maybe it's something that just you push down for so long that eventually it's no longer like a gnawing thing in the back of your head and like the pit of your stomach and like your emotions and stuff and your constant thoughts. Because like I've been in that situation where it's like you do this, but you know they're planning on leaving. You know that like there's a bad end to this. Even if you're both like super happy right now, there's going to be some negative thing that happens that causes everything to cascade down. I hope this wasn't like too much and stuff. What does it say here? Won't you say that you will? The impulse to love and the instinct to kill. The wordplay. Like this complete opposites, these juxtaposed ideas, the impulse to love and then the instinct to kill. It's like, it is like this, like a toxic kind of situation. But it's just like they're so opposite. Entangle to one. In this light you are mine, till the sweat turns to blood. Yeah, this is, I mean, forgive me if I'm wrong, but this sounds like a very sensual kind of song, like sweat, whatever people do that makes them sweat. And then it turns to blood, which is graphic, which is intense. Won't you say that you will, even if you won't? Ugh. That's sad. That's really sad. I feel like a lot of these songs and the emotions they're trying to convey, if I actually just like sat and listened to it straight without talking, then I probably would be affected more wholly. But the fact that we have these like stops and then I talk about it kind of takes away, it kind of detracts from like the emotional impact that it would have on me. I don't know if you guys agree or understand what I'm saying, but that's how I feel. That's why a lot of these songs, whenever I'm listening to them later, they really like get to me. It's because I know what the lyrics are and I know what they mean to me, and I can just like sit in that feeling that Sleep Token or try to, you know, evoke or just put on me. I like the piano a lot in the background.
Is that a glint in your eye? Is that a blade in your palm? Well, I am yours tonight, so will you lay in my arms? You've got me up in a frenzy again. I know you're planning to leave in the end. So say that you will let the impulse alone and the instinct to kill Entangle someone. This light here on mine, till the sweat starts to blood. Won't you say that you will?
Oh, I forgot to pause it on this one. So in the previous part, like the past like 20 seconds or something, you can feel that like strong longing in his voice, which is nice. It sounds really good. It sounds very real. It sounds very real. And then in this part, like let the impulse to love and the instinct to kill, this whole section, I really like the layering of vocals. I've said this before, but in this one specifically, like you can actually hear like two slightly different singing voices. I know they're both Vessel, but like I don't know if my headphones are just really good or they're really good at the production of this song, but you can hear two different vocals and it's amazing. It's really pretty. It's a bit of like a build-up. Ooh, I like how the video just like backwards. That's cool. I was not expecting this. I like that we still have that in the background. But I mean, I like the heaviness of it too. You know that. interesting like outro here. What also was interesting how in the video, like near the end there, things were flipped upside down. That was a little strange. Ooh, and it just ends off like that. Do. Yeah, really good. So in that last part, whenever he's repeating, "You've got me in a frenzy again," I feel like he did a good job, or they, the band, whatever, did a good job of like expressing those emotions through that like heaviness, with like the metal, guitar and drums and stuff like that, which early on in that section, I think that 2 does a really good job with his cymbals. That's what makes it really hard. Like, I'm planning on doing different short snippets from the drums, covering little parts of different songs. I want to do parts of Sugar, I want to do parts of Higher, and maybe some other stuff. I'm not so sure yet, but it's difficult because he does random stuff with the cymbals. Like, it seems like a lot of metal songs are very simple. It's just like it's like keeps a simple track of like 2, 4, 8, 16, like in a meter, in a whatever. Like it's very simple. It's very straightforward. They're just going faster or slower, and it all makes sense. But what 2 does is he just has the like a crash over here and like a trash symbol over here, and then he does them in weird, like syncopated ways, like weird, I don't know, it just makes it difficult, but it makes it very impressive listening to. It's very impressive, as well as like there's tiny little fills he puts in there, but still other songs that he's played, or he plays even better. Like other songs he is a maniac. But this one was really good. I felt like it was definitely like a very somber one, a very sad one. Like, one, it seems like he was talking about a woman. Guys, I'm going to be honest. Like I said, I'm going to interpret these however I want to interpret these. And I think he was talking about a woman, and it's just like, say that you will, like say that this is something you want. And he's just so unsure and in need of reassurance. But I'm not so sure he's getting it. Or if he does, it's like he's getting like these one-time situations that he knows that she's going to leave again. Yeah, this one hit pretty hard in terms of like the emotions of it. It was a good one. I wouldn't say as good. I wouldn't put it in like my top 3 for sure, but it was a good one. It was a good one. That's it. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. So yeah, I'm gonna listen to this a little bit more and kind of dive into the lyrics a little bit more. And I'm excited to listen to it, maybe like in the car or something, or if I'm laying down on my bed, and just kind of giving in to what Sleep Token is trying to put me in, because that's a lot of times what they do. A lot of time they just make beautiful music, or just like super badass, like metal. Like some of it's metal, some of it's like just pretty, and at a base level that's what it is. But a lot of it is just like it puts you in a certain state. Like they're like, here's this thing, and now they're giving it to you. They're putting you in that spot. Man, it's like I listen to myself talk, and sometimes I get really annoyed. Okay, I don't know about all that last part. I don't know if I'll keep it in the video, but thanks for coming, watching my video, and I am not sure how things will go forward in the future. Hopefully, I don't have to get a whole new computer because my audio is so messed up, but we'll see, guys, okay? You guys, give me your hopes and your prayers, and I don't know, man. I'll try to figure it out. So, yeah, thanks for watching my video, and have a nice rest of your day, okay? Bye-bye.